What's up, Internet? My name is Slug, and welcome to my YouTube advice video number 1, where I'm going to outline things that I think can help to make for a successful YouTube channel. Now, how you measure success is certainly varied from person to person. Some people think 5,000 is great, 10,000 is great. I'm currently at about 18,000 plus right now, 18,100 and something as of this recording. And my measure of success is it paying all the bills? And for me right now, not quite. But we're getting there thanks to you fine folks who are watching this video. And I know that those of you who are familiar with this channel are going to say, well, you only got here because one of your friends is way more famous than you are. And that is a valid point. However, there is a difference between being handed the ball and being handed the ball and running with it. So today I'm going to cover 5 core things that I think are important. I will get into the nitty-gritty eventually, but not in this video. But today, kind of overarching 5 core things. But before I even get into the 5 things I want to talk about today, I will tell you, please do not join a multi-channel network. You are going to get emails begging you, promising you the world from a variety of networks. And I will tell you, they are going to take a chunk of your money, and they are not actually going to help you. You do not need a network. Build your empire on your own. That being said, the first thing, the number 1 tip-top thing, if you are thinking about making a YouTube channel and thinking about actually taking it somewhere, is passion. You have to be passionate about whatever it is you are making a channel about. If it's video games, if it's sports, if it's wrestling, if it's cars, if it's makeup, whatever it is, you have to be absolutely passionate about it, because otherwise the audience is going to know that you don't give a shit. The people who are the most successful on YouTube in their respective genres are the ones who are the most passionate about what they are talking about. They're not there for a quick buck. They're there because they love to do it. Number 2 is similar, but perhaps not as important, and that is knowledge. Now, granted, you can get by on a lot of passion and not as much knowledge. So, for example, if tomorrow I decided I was all about fantasy football and went into it gung-ho, full of passion, I have zero knowledge of football, fantasy, or otherwise, and it would flop pretty hard. That being said, never stop learning. Whatever you're interested in, whatever you're making videos on, never stop learning about it. I read up on video game stuff every damn day because I fucking love video games. Number 3 is consistency. Now, this is important on YouTube if you are trying to grow an audience. I'm not saying that you have to upload every day. I'm not saying that you have to upload every week. But if you upload on a consistent basis, whether it be daily, weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, whatever, when you upload consistently, the audience will have an expectation of a video being there, and you can have them returning to watch your videos over and over. However, don't upload just for the sake of uploading, and that's going to bring me to my next point, number 4, which is vision and execution. Every time that you decide to make a video for YouTube, you need to decide, what is this video going to be about, and how can I best execute on what I think this video should be about? Now, for me, if I have a game, and I have an idea, and I have something to say, then I'm going to sit down to record that video and try to best express my idea in that video. If I don't have any ideas, then what is it I'm going to be talking about? If you're making a video log about your day, certainly I hope something happened during your day to talk about. But also when it comes to vision and execution, think about it on a channel-wide scope. What is it that you want to bring to YouTube? What is your idea? It doesn't have to be original, but what is your idea? When Grim came to me with the idea of doing video game stuff on YouTube, the wheels in my head started turning. Okay, I know what I like to watch on YouTube. I know the game content that I think is good and the game content I think might do well. I knew what the quality had to be. I knew what equipment I was going to need, and I knew that I was going to have to learn a bunch of extra skills to execute on what I saw in my head. And I'm not saying that you're going to be able to execute on the vision in your head immediately. Certainly, it took us a few months to get the ball rolling, to get things to where I wanted them to be, but you keep learning, you keep moving, you keep grinding, and you will get there eventually. But that being said, if your vision is to just copy somebody else wholesale, just rip off everything that they do, and try to do it your way, you're not going to gain much of a following because they're already doing it. They're already a superior product. Now, if you have an idea and you want to tweak it, if you want to make it your own, then certainly you could have success there. And finally, number 5, perhaps one a lot of people don't talk about on YouTube, but it is branding. What is your identity? I know branding is kind of a dirty word, but what is your identity across your YouTube, across your social media? You need to tie it all together. It needs to be cohesive. It needs to be consistent. You need to think about having a logo, either paying someone to design one or doing it yourself, and having your brand across all your various platforms. So YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, whatever it is, whatever becomes the hot new thing to interact with your audience, you should have your branding consistent across all those platforms. So that being said, if you're just starting out, spend some time brainstorming on a name. Spend some time brainstorming on if you're going to use your real name, if you're going to use a pseudonym, and spend some time thinking about what that's going to be that people are going to have to type over and over again, and how you're going to be referred to if you ever get to any level of success. So that's just kind of the broad strokes for today. I'm going to try to get into more of the nitty-gritty of what you need to know on YouTube when making videos, analytics, thumbnails, all that good stuff. I'm going to hopefully this video does all right, and I'll get into that perhaps next week. I don't know. But that being said, as always, I am your host, Slug, and I will see you next time right here on YouTube and right here on this channel. And I'm out.